we begin tonight with the breaking news. The clashes erupting into brawls here at home over Islam. Police pepper spraying dueling demonstrators in Seattle as protesters faced off across the country. The group behind more than 20 planned rallies say they are protesting atrocities committed under Sharia or Islamic law, such as oppression of women and the gay community. But civil rights groups and others accusing those protesters of being just plain anti-Muslim. ABC's Clayton Sandell starts us off.
Protesters and counter-protesters squaring off across the country tonight, either against the threat of Islamic law or in defense of Muslim Americans. In Seattle, police pepper spraying the crowd. Several people arrested for assault. Angry crowds gathering in at least 20 cities in St. Paul, Minnesota, Austin, Texas, and San Bernardino, California, where protesters gathered in the shadow of the building where 14 people were murdered in 2015 by a husband and wife investigators say were motivated by Islamic extremism.
We are here protesting against a form of government and a religious belief that believed in killing the residents of our city.
The protest organizers, a group called Act for America, say they're against what they perceive as the spread of Islamic law known as Sharia, claiming it contrary to basic human rights and incompatible with our laws and our democratic values.
Enslavement of women, execution of gays, female genital mutilation of 6-year-old little girls. If you are saying that's okay, we as a society have the right to stand up and say no.
No KKK, no fascist USA!
But counter-protesters who showed up today, often in much greater numbers, say the group is out to demonize an entire faith.
This is a thinly veiled march against all Muslims. They're trying to declassify Islam as a religion and frame it as a political ideology so they could deny them the freedom of religion. These are fascists.
And Tom, here in San Bernardino, there were a few skirmishes and 3 arrests, and some of the same police officers who responded to that horrible 2015 shooting just down the street from here were back today helping keep the peace. Tom?
Clayton Sandell on the scene of one of those protests.